Hi, happy Tuesday. Happy first couple days of 2024. This is Ella Dorsey. This is your Tuesday edition of Weather Where You Are. Guys, did you have a happy new year? Did you enjoy the week between Christmas and New Year's where reality does not exist? I took that whole last week off and did absolutely nothing. So it was a nice week of just recuperation, okay? But now we're back at it. 2024 is in full swing. It's starting on a cold note. We have multiple chances for showers this week, including some flurry potential for tomorrow. So let's get you to the forecast, okay? We're looking at a cold start to the month, and it's beautiful outside right now, but it's certainly not warm, right? 5 degrees cooler than yesterday, 43 degrees outside right now. We good? So here's the thing, guys. The last week we saw kind of 60s give way to 50s, and then we ended the year on quite a chilly note. That is going to be really the story through the next several days, at least through the weekend. So we'll touch 50 degrees today, but most of the day will be in the 40s, as you can see. So even with the sunshine, it is quite cold outside today. Highs running slightly below average. Our average high is 54 degrees. So with highs in the upper 40s to low 50s, that's just slightly unseasonably cool for this time of year. And tonight's going to be another cold night, 20s and low 30s. I know this is what you expect. We're in the heart of winter, right? It's the middle of January, beginning of January. But this is some of the coldest long-lived weather that we've seen. We're looking at freezing nights in the 30s pretty much through this entire week. So keep the winter wear handy, okay, over the next several days. Let's talk about next week. We're going to take the top off here. Okay, so you can see tomorrow we are under mostly cloudy skies by the time you step out the door. We're going to make it until around noon without any rain. 1, 2 p.m., you can see some very light showers start to spread in across the southern tier. Now, this is going to be really light in nature. It's just scattered light showers through the afternoon and into the evening. Temperatures will hover in the 40s tomorrow, but you can see as the rain moves out, any leftover precipitation may give way to a few flurries in the mountains tomorrow, okay? So just wanted to give you some potential, some perspective. These are the rainfall totals. We're looking at like maybe 1/10 of an inch in spots. Most areas not picking up really any measurable precip, but we can't rule out some flurries in the higher elevations of the mountains tomorrow night, okay? No accumulation likely. From Atlanta down to the south of I-20, that's where the rain is the most likely through the afternoon, okay? Mid-40s tomorrow. Again, it's going to be cold with mostly cloudy skies, breezy as well. So the rain tomorrow, not heavy, but the rain on Saturday will be heavy. Those are our 2 rain chances over the next week. Saturday is a first alert. It looks like a washout, at least through the first half of the day. The good news is your Friday night will be dry, but by the time you wake up on Saturday, really heavy rain is falling. I want you to look up in the Smoky Mountains towards Asheville. The higher elevations in North Carolina may see a wintry mix as the system pushes through. Right now, the mid-levels of the atmosphere, so from like 5,000 feet to around 7,000 feet, that's kind of where we can see that wintry mix. Those levels of the atmosphere are warm, and near the surface is warmer than freezing here in Georgia. So we're likely to not see a wintry mix. It's something we're going to be watching closely. But it looks like right now it's pretty much just going to be a cold rain Saturday morning through at least the time you eat lunch on Saturday. The good news is that rain will move out by Saturday night, so your Saturday night plans will be fine, but I would make indoor plans for the day Saturday because it just looks pretty nasty outside. Sunday also looks dry. Now, I want to go ahead and mention the possibility for some severe weather next week. This is the Climate Prediction Center's rain outlook, January 7th through 11th, which is this Sunday through next Wednesday. You can see the whole country looks wetter than average, but really unseasonably wet weather is going to occur here. What does that mean? Well, we're probably going to see a storm system. Right now it looks like that storm system rolls through on Tuesday, which is just beyond the 7-day forecast. And I can tell you, if we're going to get kind of nerdy with this, there's a negatively tilted trough, which I will show you tomorrow on Weather Where You Are. We'll kind of dig into the severe weather once we have first alerted that on a 7-day. When you have a negatively tilted trough at high levels in the atmosphere, it just means the winds, they shift with height. So you can get that spin that you need for tornadoes and severe weather, a lot of wind shear. So that would be next Tuesday. And that would be our first real potential for strong to severe storms that we've seen in months. It was a very quiet fall. We didn't have any hurricanes impact us. So just something to watch. We kind of do get that secondary severe weather season in the winter. First one's in the spring. Then we get that secondary one in the winter, okay? So that's something that we're going to be watching. Here's your 7-day forecast, guys. Cold, all right? The average high over this next 7 days is going to be like 50 degrees with morning lows in the 20s and 30s. So chilly. Showers tomorrow, a few flurries flying around, then heavy rain on Saturday. We could pick up 1 to 2 inches. We are still in that drought. We need the rain, so that'll be good news. And then we're watching next Tuesday for the potential of severe weather, which we'll really start to show you that tomorrow on Atlanta News First at 6 and 9 a.m. Hope you'll tune in, okay? Until then, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay warm, and I will be back tomorrow for the Wednesday edition of Weather Where You Are.